Hello, hi Juliet. Hi Shreya. Hi Zamara. Okay, I'll add you all to the list. You give me a moment. How's everyone? Hi Nia, thanks for subscribing. Hi Yan. I'm doing good. I just had my lunch. Thanks for joining my live. So we'll just start with the list first. So Juliet, let me know what's your question. Yan, are you having classes? Okay, so you want to ask if you will get contact or messages for the rest of this week. Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Juliet get contact or messages from her person for the rest of this week? Juliet, I'm getting a no, so it's not likely that you will. But we'll see the reason why and we'll get the love messages. Oh yeah, you're so busy. You have like 7 classes in a day. Wow. I have 1 class and I feel like I just want to sleep already. Yeah, Angie, we'll add you to the list. I'll add you after Juliet's question. Oh, thank you, Yan. Okay, so Juliet, on the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. So I'm not sure what happened, but currently I think he's trying to focus more on like things that like make him happy, things that are more related to like celebration of success. So maybe like right now, maybe the relationship is not really like maybe there are some worries that he have or some troubles and he's trying to put it aside. So he's focusing on like things that make him makes him happier. Not that you don't make him happy, but it's just that maybe like there are some problems currently that he might be facing with regards to the connection. And so he doesn't really want to think about it. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune shows that he's currently like kind of just going with the flow, not trying to control how things happen, not trying to make things happen. And with the High Priestess reverse, he's kind of like mm, not being honest with how he feels, kind of blocking off his intuition. So maybe like he kind of wants to reach out to you, but he's telling himself that he shouldn't try to control the situation. So he should just take a step back and see how things go. So yeah, that's the reason why he will not reach out this week. And let's get messages from him. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck we have come so far together. So maybe he feels like he really put in a lot of effort already, and like he's not going to give up now. It's just that maybe like right now he thinks it's better to give you some space to think about things. So yeah, he's still holding on to the connection. And then we have, could this be forever? So maybe right now he's kind of like wondering about the long-term potential and thinking about how things will go. And then we have, let's go on an adventure. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, he's kind of just going with the flow right now. So like maybe you just don't worry too much, just go with the flow too. Oh yay, I hit 100. Yay, thank you everyone. No problem, Julia. Okay, so next up we have Zamara. So it's a due I can't pronounce the name. It's a due worried because of you. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is Adil worried because of Zamara? Zamara, I'm getting a no. Then let's see like what's up with him. Okay, so Zamara, on the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords talks about someone who's like very in his head about like things and not willing to like not feeling like he can't communicate like what he feels, and also like feel very like powerless in making a decision. So right now, it's not really like because of you, but maybe because of some situation he is in, and he feels like he's not able to like do what he wants to do and say what he wants to say. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So right now, maybe he's more worried about his finances. He's focusing more on his independence and his stability. And he's also like kind of not trying to push through, like not trying to take action in a lot of aspects of life. He's just like taking a step back, patiently watching and seeing like where he should invest in and what he should do. Yeah, so I don't think he's like directly affected by you or what you do, but maybe it's more because of his own thoughts and his own stability that he's worried about. Okay, thank you, Zamara. Okay, hi Prachi, hi Jenny. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Yes, we are. So next up we have Shreya. Welcome back. Okay, so you want love advice and you want to know if you can reconcile or whether he has moved on. Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Did Karan move on from Shreya already? Will they reconcile? Okay, I'm getting that he has not moved on and you all will reconcile. And let's see what's your advice from the cards. You're welcome, Samara. Hi, Stella. Welcome. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the devil. So the devil talks about like fears, insecurities, and like temptations. So maybe currently right now you have some fears with regards to the connection. Not sure whether things will work out, not sure whether you all will face the same conflict again. And this is saying that if you want to successfully reconcile with him, you have to face your fears and try to identify what is causing these fears. Why are you feeling the way you feel? And then we have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So the Ten of Swords talks about like releasing past hurt and like putting away all everything that has happened in the past and being ready to start a new chapter. So maybe previously like both of you have like some conflict or maybe some things that are still haunting you. And this is the advice here is telling you to like put that aside and you must really heal from it and release the pain before you can start anew with him. Because if let's say he contacts you and both of you reconnect, if you have not put away all this pain and this past hurt, there's a high chance that it will resurface in the relationship. So now what you have to do is not to worry whether he's coming back or not, but to forget about everything bad that has happened in the past. And then the Knight of Wands over here is telling you to take a risk without your fears. So maybe right now you might be quite scared to like invest in a relationship with him again, maybe because of something that has happened in the past. This is telling you that if you have passion towards him, if you have emotions towards him, go with where your emotions bring you. So don't be scared that like things will not work out. If both of you really do reconnect, don't be afraid to take a risk. Okay, I hope that helped you. Thank you. Then we have Nia. You're welcome. Okay, so what is coming towards you in love for the next 2 months? Okay, let's see. Okay, so Nia, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups talks about like being very discontented about what's going on right now and like just not being happy with your situation right now. And but you can see that you look at her, where's this side called? Her left. Yeah, there's this cup, right? And it's like she's not even noticing like what is in there because she's focusing on her loss. So the advice for you in your love life right now is that try to be more open to possibilities. Don't be so stuck on like things are not working out. I'm not getting what I want. Because you just have to look back and you realize that there's actually something better for you, but you're not noticing it because you're too hung up on like things that are not going well. And then we have the Hierophant and the Magician. So the Hierophant here says that like during the next 2 months, you start being more like self-reliant and self-assured. So like there will still be the desire to be in a relationship, but you wouldn't need a relationship. Like you wouldn't be like longing for one. Like you will be more focused on yourself and your needs. And this is also like saying that you will have a chance to like examine what you want in a relationship and who is worthy of giving you what you want. And with the Magician over here, it's saying like you have the ability to manifest what you desire. So like let's say you already decided like, oh, I want a relationship with like the guy treating me this way and that way, and then you list it out, and then you see how this guy will be able to help you improve your life. Then you manifest it. You think about the good things about how like, oh, I'm going to meet him soon. I'm going to have a good time with him. And then you manifest it. Like don't think negative thoughts because your thoughts will be manifesting into reality. Yeah, so I think during the next 2 months, maybe you may not you may not be meeting like someone, like a romantic love interest, or even if there is, you wouldn't be happy with what is being offered. But just like try to see what is around you, and like try to focus on what you really want and what will make you happy, and then you manifest it. Don't think negatively. Yeah, I hope that helps. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, so even if you're longing for a relationship right now, I think during the next 2 months, you'll start being okay with not being in a relationship, and you'll focus more on yourself. Okay, so you want to ask if your manifestation will come to fruition. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Angie's manifestation come to fruition? Angie, I'm getting a no, but we'll see what's the reason from the cards. Okay, so Angie, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is telling you to like take some time to yourself and think about it and introspect about it, like whether this is really what you want, whether this is really what you want to manifest. Because sometimes we may be too like hung up on a single goal, but we don't know that we actually want something else, but this thing is the thing that is misleading us. Yeah, so this is telling you to like kind of take time to yourself and think about the whole situation, think about whether this is really what you want, and think about whether this is really what will make your life more fulfilled. And then we have the Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So the Nine of Swords is saying that even though you are trying to manifest this thing, you are still very in your head about it. Like you kind of have a lot of worries and kind of like have a lot of anxiety about whether it will happen or whether it will not happen. But to manifest something, right, you have to be in a state of abundance, a state where you're like grateful about everything that you have. You're not manifesting because you are coming from a place of lack, but from a place where like you're grateful, and like you will attract the abundance in. So right now, maybe you're stressing too much about the situation. Maybe you have too much anxiety about what's going on and what will make this manifestation not happen. Yeah, so this is what the cards are saying. And with the King of Pentacles here, is saying like you should focus more on your abundance and security first. So like maybe there are some things you have already went through in the past and some knowledge you already have, and you already know what to do about the situation and what not to do about it. So don't just sink in this negativity and like not take action towards what you want, because you can't just manifest things and just like hope that things magically happen. You have to be in the right state and you have to do the right things in order to push the energy towards the momentum of things happening. Okay, I hope that helped you. Thank you, Angie. Okay, hi Moonlight. Thank you for your thank you for your donation. May I know what's your question? Okay, so you want to know what are his feelings for you? Okay. You're welcome, Angie. Okay, so Moonlight, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands talks about someone who has a lot of passion. So his feelings towards you is largely like driven by passion. So he's the kind who will like take a lot of action the moment he like wants to push the relationship forward. And he's not afraid about rejection. He's not afraid to take a risk towards you. And then we have the Chariot reverse and the Devil card. So this is saying that even though he has a lot of passion for you, right now he's kind of like, he doesn't really have a clear goal about where he wants the relationship to go, and he doesn't really know like how to push the momentum forward. So it's either he's choosing not to take action or he's moving forward but without a practical goal. So like even if he's taking action towards you, right, he doesn't really know how he wants the relationship to go, and he doesn't really like he's not really working towards something. He's just like moving forward for the sake of moving forward. And this may be because of some fears he have or some insecurities that he have that tells him that he needs the relationship to keep going in order to find some security in himself. And then we have the Three of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Wands. So maybe right now he finds it hard to like work together with you. So like maybe there may be difficulties in communication or difficulties in letting each other know like how both of you feel about situations or about each other. And this is because of it's clarified by the Queen of Wands. So this is saying like maybe the two of you, you're too like confident confident and insistent in your own viewpoints. So the Queen of Wands is someone who like doesn't really care about what other people say about her. She's just willing to like push forward towards what she wants to do. So this is either you are like this, that's why he finds it hard to work with you, or maybe both of you have this personality, that's why there's sort of some clash that makes it hard to work together. And then we have the Six of Pentacles reverse clarified by the Queen of Swords. So maybe right now like he's feeling that the relationship is a little like imbalanced. It's either like you or him like give in too much to the relationship, then the other person is not giving back equally, or it's either like mm, he's giving too much into the relationship, but he's trying to get some benefit out of it. So right now he realized that this situation is not really working. So he may be setting up like boundaries or taking a step back to see the situation as it is. Because we have the Queen of Swords over here. The Queen of Swords is someone who knows how to like protect herself by setting up strong boundaries and kind of like seeing the situation as it is and not trying to be too emotionally involved. So right now maybe he's not giving too much into the situation because he wants to see whether it's logical to invest or whether things will work out. Okay, so we'll get more feelings from my feelings deck, then we'll see what he wants to say to you. Oh, as in the Queen of Wands. But that's a good energy. It shows that you are very like attractive, and yeah, maybe that's the reason why he has a lot of passion towards you. Hi Asia, thank you. I'll get to you after Moonlight. Mustafa, don't laugh at me. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have emboldened, working up the courage to move towards you. So right now, he's still trying to figure out some things. He's still trying to like find courage to move towards you. Then confused, I'm not sure how I really feel about you. This is not really like he's confused about his feelings. Maybe he's kind of confused whether he wants this or he don't want this, whether he should invest or he shouldn't invest. And then we have broken, I need time to heal. This may be because of like his past or maybe things that have happened in the past that he's still trying to heal from and he feels like he's not ready to invest in a relationship. And then we have distracted. It's getting hard to focus on anything but you. So he thinks a lot about you. So whatever the situation is, he's still quite optimistic that things will get better. And he's grateful for you. So you give him the feelings of home, the feelings of comfort. Yeah, let's see what he wants to say to you. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have I have doubts. I haven't given up on us. Could this be forever? So he's like trying to evaluate whether there's like long-term potential and whether it's worth the investment. I dream about you. Our souls are connected. So he still feels this strong connection and pull towards you. Will others accept us? Okay, I hope that helped. Thank you, Moonlight, for your donation. Mustafa. Asia, let me know what's your question. Thank you for the donation. You're welcome, Moonlight. No, it's okay, Yan. You have lesson, right? Okay, so you want to know his current feelings towards the situation. Okay. Okay, so Asia, on the bottom of the decks, we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands talks about not taking action, just waiting to see what will happen. So I think right now he's feeling like he should just wait and see whether things will improve or whether there's the possibility of you coming back instead of trying to communicate his desires to you. And then we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Star reverse. So this shows that he feels like things move very quickly towards a very disappointing outcome. So like, cause the star talks about like hopes, desires, and dreams, and when it's in the reverse, it shows a lot of disappointment. It shows a lot of loss of faith, and Eight of Wands is very fast movement. So there may be things that he was hoping to happen with you, and things that he was hoping in a relationship. But right now, he feels like everything is going towards the disappointing side, and he kind of lost his faith. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Judgement card. So the Queen of Pentacles shows that right now he's just taking a step back, thinking about the situation, contemplating about what he should do and what should be his next move, because he feels like maybe right now the two of you are still holding on to a lot of things that have happened in the past, and he feels like by taking this step back, he will be able to like both of you will be able to learn from like what happened in the past and make sure that you don't make the mistake again, and this will leave the possibility of reopening the cycle. And then we have the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords. So I think right now he's kind of at a crossroad about what to do. He wants to he doesn't want to break up with you because he feels very disappointed with the outcome, but he feels like he shouldn't take action because maybe there were a lot of things that are still haunting the relationship. And right now, the best thing to do is to take a step back so both of you can heal from it. So right now, what he's feeling is that he wants to like put a pause to all this mental conflict that he has, or like all this anxiety that he has, and so that he will get the chance to like heal his heart and heal the situation. Okay, then let's get more cards on how he feels about the situation. Then we'll get what he wants to say to you. Oh yeah, Asia. I think he feels quite disappointed, and he still thinks that there's a possibility of things happening again. Yeah, because we have a lot of cards of like waiting and seeing what happens, and like wanting to start something up again. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck we have worried. Are things really over between us? So I think one part of him is kind of like in denial about what has happened, and that's why he's kind of hoping for things to start back up again. And then pressurized. I'm afraid of making the wrong choice. And then he's feeling quite stupid about what he have done. I think this one you can take it in the context of like what he did that made you want to leave him instead of like him leaving you. He's kind of like unsure about what he feels right now. Maybe like because it just happened and he's like still trying to sort out his emotions. And I think because he's thinking too much about the situation, that's why he feels quite exhausted. That's why just now we have the Four of Swords where he wants a pause from all this mental conflict. It's because maybe like his thoughts are like overwhelming him and he's not sure what steps he should take towards you. Okay, let's get what he wants to say to you. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have I can't get the words out right. So maybe there are things that he wants to explain to you, things that he still wants to tell you, but he's not sure how to let you know about it. I feel a past life connection. So his connection to you is still quite strong. But he still has some fear that is like either stopping him from saying the truth to you or stopping him from making a move towards you. And we have I'm insecure. I haven't given up on us. So yeah, that's why we have the cards of him like just waiting and seeing what happens. Because he still thinks it's possible to start back up something again. And our souls are connected. Okay, Asia, I hope that helps you and I hope things get better. Let me know what's your second question. Hi Jenny, hi Prachi. You all didn't miss your spots, but I'm now on the donations. Yeah. Hi Kay, hi Maxi, welcome. Currently the free list is closed. If you want, you can donate for a reading or you can catch me on my next live. You're welcome, Asia. Okay, so you want a general? Okay, so Asia, on the bottom of the current energy you are in is the Five of Cups. So like maybe this is because of the breakup, or maybe because of like what he has done. You have a lot of like regret and disappointment about things that have happened, and you're kind of like more negative than focusing more on the negatives than the positive, and kind of like not seeing like how the situation can get better, but focusing a lot about what you have lost and what have went wrong. I see that what you want the most right now is the Eight of Swords. So this is talking about like mental conflict. So it's saying like right now maybe like there are a lot of thoughts that are overwhelming you, and what you want the most is to be able to like voice it out to someone, or even just talk to someone, and be able to make a choice about things that have happened. Like not really like you have no control over your life, but you just want to like be in control of like whether things are going good, whether things are going bad, and you feel like kind of like you don't have a choice, like you are forced to like do things this way. Okay, then so the what is currently blocking you is actually the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands talks about someone who's like not afraid to take a risk, not afraid to like push towards like what one is passionate about. So right now, in order to get out of all this energy of like disappointment and like regret and like focusing on the negatives, this is telling you that you should start to focus on what you're passionate about, focus on like taking a risk in other aspects of life, and not focusing too much on love. So the advice for you is actually the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is not only talking about like love relationships, but also like forming strong bonds with like your friends and people around you. So maybe right now you're in a lot of this negative energy, right? Try to find friends that you can connect with on a soul level, like friends who understand you without you having to explain your situation to them. So basically, people you can talk to that you will feel connected and supported, but you don't need to tell them what's going wrong. You don't need to tell them like what is actually happening, but they just give you that feeling of like support and comfort, and they understand you and they know what to say to make you feel better. Because for your outcome, we actually have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands talks about you like starting to be more passionate about what you do, starting to push forward towards what you believe is the it's your goal in life, and basically putting a lot of passion in things that you do. So even though you're in this negative energy right now, right? Just like spend more time with your friends, find people that you can connect with, and then you start to find like your passion back again, and you can find the motivation to move forward. Okay, let's pull an oracle card for you. Yeah, but I think because it has just happened, that's why maybe your disappointed energy is still coming through the general reading. Yeah, but if you focus more on like not fearing about things going wrong, focus more on like your connections with other people instead of romantic connections, then you start to find your passion back again. Okay, so Asia, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Fox. This is talking about shadow work. So maybe like there are things you still have to heal from. like some negative stuff that have happened in the past that is still affecting you right now. So the only way you can move forward is to like heal from this, focus on yourself, focus on what makes you happy and your goals in life. Because we have the antelope, which symbolizes new pathways. So like even though this chapter have sort of like closed already, you should like start seeing how you should move forward in other aspects of life. Focus on like what you want to achieve and focus on moving forward instead of staying in staying in all of this like negative energy. Okay, I hope that helped you. Thank you for your donation, Asia. I hope things get better. Just try not to think too negatively about it. Try to focus on your passions and what makes you feel happy. Okay, now we have Shara. Hi guys, sorry the free list is currently closed. You can donate for a reading or catch me on my next live. Stop, don't worry, just study hard. I'm sure you will pass it. Yeah, no problem, Asia. But don't just acknowledge what you're feeling and understand why you're feeling this way, and then that will be the way you can heal from it instead of just pushing it one side because it will resurface again. Yep, you'll get through it. Okay, so Shara, on the bottom of the deck we have the Judgement card. So the Judgement talks about forgetting all the past hurt, releasing all the resentment, and like starting the cycle again. So whatever have happened in the past, right? Denver feels like he should like move forward, forget about what has happened, so that he can start the cycle with you again. And then we have the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. So with all these cups, right, it really shows that he has a lot of love towards you. But the King of Cups over here is someone who's like very emotionally mature, someone who's able to balance both the heart and the mind. And so he doesn't really make any impulsive actions. And he's like trying to deal with the issues in a very calm way. This also shows like he's like kind of like very mature about how he deals with the situation. So even though he has a lot of love for you, he's not trying to like push forward anything because maybe he's still trying to heal from things that have happened in the past. And the Page of Cups over here, it shows like he wants to come in to offer his love, but he's kind of holding back because like he may have some insecurities, he may have some fears about like it not being the right time or it not being the right move to make. Yep, so feelings wise, he does have a lot of love for you. If he's not showing it right now, it's because he's still in the process of trying to release the resentment or like the hurt about things that have happened in the past. So yeah, because these two cards are like a lot of holding back, a lot of like trying to balance the heart and mind, not trying to like be too overwhelmed by one side. Okay, I hope that helps you. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, next we have Ethan. You're welcome, Cheryl. Yeah, so if right now he's not contacting you, it's not because he really like lost his feelings or anything like that, because he still have a lot of love for you, but maybe he feels like he's not ready, or it's not the right time, or he's not sure if you're ready or so. Okay, if Ethan is not here, then I will take Prachi. So Ethan, Prachi, or Jenny, if the three of you are here, please post your question. Mustafa, if the four of them are not here, maybe I'll take another four. Hi, MR. MR, I think you came at the right time. I was just about to add new people to the list. Prachi, what exactly is your question? I'm so sorry. So you want to know if someone is trying to harm you, or you want to know what you should do? Hi Siba, welcome. Siba, currently the free list is closed, but if there are anyone who dropped from the list, I will add other people in. So if you want, you can stick around. If not, you can donate for a guaranteed rate. Thank you for coming. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is someone trying to harm Prachi by casting a spell? Prachi, I'm getting a no. I don't think there is someone that is out to harm you. Let's see what advice there is for you. Thank you, Siba. Okay, so Prachi, for your advice, we have the Two of Cups and the Emperor. So the Two of Cups is telling you to like trust the connections you have and trust that like people are not out there to like harm you. Like they're all just there to like support you and help you together in your life path. So right now maybe like you have some doubts about the people around you and this is creating the anxiety that like there may be someone out to get you. So this is telling you to like start to trust people and start to form like these connections that will help to build you forward. And with the emperor over here, it's telling you to kind of like take control over your emotions and try to think logically about the situation. So maybe right now you're too led by your emotions, thinking that someone is out to harm you, thinking that you're kind of like in danger and all. This is telling you to kind of like control it and try to see the situation in a logical way. And then you realize that actually there's nothing much for you to fear. Okay, I hope that helped you. Thank you, Prachi. Yep, Siba, I am Moon Smart. I just started my channel like on the 18th, I think. Mustafa, if Jenny and Stella is not here, then I will add MR and Siba. Yeah, Prachi, I think the cards are telling you to start to trust your connections with others, start to trust the people around you. Yeah, so don't think too much about it. I don't think anyone is out to get you. And don't let your emotions like overwhelm you. Thank you, Siba. Okay, last call for Jenny and Stella. I'm not sure if MR is still here. You're welcome, Prachi. Okay, so I'll take your question, MR, then I will take Siba's question. Then we will wrap up the free list. MR, post your question, please. No problem. Thanks for joining. Okay, so what do you need to know? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted a general. Okay. So what do you need to know about starting a pastry business? Okay, so MR, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands over here is a message to you that you have to be confident about the path you are trying to take. This is telling you to push forward with the passion that you have towards what you want to achieve. Because the Queen of Wands is someone who's very passionate, someone who's very confident, someone who's like not afraid of taking risks towards something that she wants. So like right now, if this is the path that you want to take, right, you have to put in the energy and effort into it, and don't fear like failing, or don't fear like things not going wrong. The moment you start like putting in all this like energy into the starting up this business, then you will see success. Because we have the Nine of Wands and the Star card. So the nine of wands reverse. So the nine of wands reverse is saying that maybe like you have failed a lot of times. Maybe like starting up a business in other aspects have made you feel like starting a business in the pastry stream is also like not going to work out. And you're kind of like quite exhausted about things that have happened. And you kind of really don't want to push one more goal. So I think this is telling you that no matter how exhausted you are, try to find the motivation to push through whatever you're hoping for. Because the star here is saying that this is actually what you're hoping for, this is what you're dreaming to open. So maybe like in the past you may have failed in some aspect of starting up the business, or maybe even now when you're trying to start up the business, you have encountered a lot of difficulties. This is telling you don't lose hope, don't lose faith. You just push through one more, be confident, be passionate about what you want, and then you'll see the result. Yeah, I hope that helped you. Just don't, I think just be confident with the path that you have chosen, and don't like feel like you're not able to do it. Okay, I hope that helped you, MR. Siba, let me know what's your question. Okay. Mustafa, I think Stella isn't here, so I replaced like both of them with MR and Siba. Okay, so Siba, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I think his energy right now is kind of just taking a step back to contemplate about the situation and see whether he wants to like invest in the connection or whether he wants to pull away from the connection. So right now he's in the mode where he's like thinking about how he feels, thinking about the what is going on between both of you. And then we have the Empress and the Seven of Swords. So the Empress over here shows that he feels that you are very attractive and very nurturing. And basically like he wants to like kind of like grow the relationship with you and bring it into reality. So he sees a lot of potential with you and he has a very strong attraction towards you. But right now maybe because we have the Seven of Swords over here, if he's not offering a commitment yet or he's not giving you that type of vibes, it's because he's kind of unsure about what he wants. So he may have an issue with commitment or he have an issue about like being very clear about what he wants in a relationship. Because the Seven of Swords energy over here is someone who wants a lot of things, but it's not working for it the right way. So maybe like in the relationship, you can feel like he's not really investing. He might be a little in and out, or maybe a little hot and cold. And yeah, maybe he has the fear of actually committing. But this is not because like he doesn't have attraction towards you. He has very strong attraction towards you with the Empress card over here. But maybe right now it's more on his own issue about what he really wants and what he really look for in a relationship. Yeah, and it can also mean like maybe he's not being honest with how he feels. So like he has this very strong like attraction towards you and he wants to be with you, but he's not being honest with himself. Yeah, so he's still in that energy. Yeah, maybe an issue with commitment or maybe just like not not wanting to work on what he wants. Like trying to find shortcuts in a relationship. Siba, since there's no one else right now, I'll pull what he wants to say to you while Mustafa type his question. Okay, so Siba, on the bottom of the deck we have soon. So he will probably make up his mind soon, but right now he's not being honest with how he feels. You make me feel young. So there's something very like lighthearted and young about your connection that makes him feel like he wants to invest into it. I haven't forgotten you. I just need a little more time. So yeah, just now we have soon, right? So like he's asking for like some time for him to figure out what he really wants. And he has some fear with regards to your connection. But it might also be some fears about whether he's worthy of you. Because if his feelings towards you there's the Empress, right? There's a chance he has put you on a pedestal and like think like very highly of you. So maybe that makes him feel like he may not be good enough for you. Okay, I hope that helped. Thank you, Siba, for coming. Oh, it's okay, Yan. Bye bye. Have fun at class. It's okay, don't say sorry. Oh, hi, Elo. Elo, I was wondering where you were. I've been seeing you the past few days and then suddenly today I didn't see you. You too. No problem, Siba. Okay, so Mustafa, I'll answer your question now. Okay, so Mustafa, on the bottom of the deck we have the Tower card. So the Tower talks about like transitions, changes, and like big changes. So basically, whatever she was feeling previously, after reading our messages, she felt differently, and maybe there was some change in how she saw the situation. And in her thoughts, we have the World card and the Five of Pentacles reversed. So this is saying that she's thinking about how grateful she is that you're not leaving her out in the cold. Because the Five of Pentacles is the card of like feeling very left out, very like alone and very like not heard. But if it's in the reverse, it shows like finally like someone understands her and someone is like not making her feel alone and she feels very grateful for it. And her feelings towards you, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress. So right now she feels like you are slowly making your move towards nurturing the connection. So like basically there isn't much like fast movement or like trying to make things happen, but she sees like there is a commitment, there's a very stable offer, and you all can grow this connection together. Yeah, it seems quite good, Mustafa. Oh, okay, bye, Elo. Have a good night. You're welcome, Mustafa. Thank you for helping me mod. Okay, can. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck we have I'm not myself right now. So maybe like she's not acting the way she usually will when she interact with you or when she communicate with you. And I'm afraid to trust again. I think you just got this just now, right? It came out again. I get tongue-tied around you. You inspire me. So maybe like because you have a lot of like ideas and a lot of creativity, you inspire her to be someone different or kind of like you just inspire her. I'm worried about what you think of me. So maybe because of what she said to you, she may be scared that like you're getting the wrong impression about what she actually wants. Then I'm insecure. Hi, Wish. Yeah, 105. Wish again. You're welcome, Mustafa. Yeah, I got donations. Am I coming again? Oh, as in, am I coming on again? I don't think so. I'm going out for dinner. Wish, are you sure you don't want anything from me? I'm sad. Okay, so this is the timestamp for Yen's oracle. No problem, MR. Okay, I have to wait 5 seconds. Wish, ask me for an oracle. Oh, start already. Okay, so Yen, on the bottom of the deck, we have this flower. It symbolizes prosperity and compassion. So this is telling you like, kind of like you'll find happiness in your life if you share your joy with others instead of like keeping to yourself. So like whenever like things happen, right, you can always wish I'm not focusing on whatever. Okay, let, let's start again. Let's start again. I suddenly lost my focus. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, she does. Okay, 1140. Okay, I need to breathe. Let's put it this. Okay. Okay, so Yen, on the bottom of the deck you have I want to say bottom of the card. On the bottom of the deck you have this flower is prosperity and compassion. So this is telling you that happiness is not found when you try to pursue things on your own. It's only when you start to share the joy with others, appreciate what you have, then you will find happiness. And then we have the clematis. So this symbolizes intelligence and mental beauty. So this is telling you like I think it's more towards your studies. Like right now you are learning a lot of new things and they're telling you to stay grounded and try to like absorb all this new knowledge. And then once you have all this new knowledge, you can find new experiences and you can soar to greater heights. Okay, that's your general oracle for you, Yen. Wish I messed up too. I was like on the bottom of the card. Then I was like, what? I'm going to make sure that if I ever have to go on stage, right, I will hide you at one corner. Okay lah, I think I did okay the second round. Okay, 14010. I'll text her later. Wish, are you sure you don't want an oracle? Message cards? How you are feeling? I don't know. What you need to know? Oh, thank you, Wish. But I messed up a little. it felt like a performance, a rehearsal without a script. Like for her reading, and I was like, what? Okay, okay. Oracle? Do you want oracle? You want the flower or the spirit animal? Oh, okay. Yeah, I should get ready to go out. Okay, bye Wish. Thanks for coming on. Okay, bye everyone. Bye bye. Love you. Bye bye. Hello. I'm currently ending the live already. You can catch me on my next live for a free reading. Bye bye.